Dwarf fans himself with a dish rag. His face is dark and shiny with exertion. Sweat colors wide crescents on his shirt. He looks at you like a drowning man would look at dry land.
Weeks I've been stranded here. The Valiant Trading Company sends no one. Unless...
Stuck on a balmy island with plenty of sun sounds terrible.
Ach, you understand.
What are you looking at? He isn't fixating on anything in particular, but his eyes widen with unease whenever one of the island's Amwa draw near.
I only tarry here because my shipmates went to Pococohara to search for Luminous Adra. I worry that Ruano, the local chieftain, gave Captain Bez and my crewmates a false lead.
Or didn't know the way himself and was just trying to impress the outsider.
Ach, this is a terrible place.
Why would he do that?
Why would I go bobbing for reason in shark-infested waters?
You get a pass because I like that one.
Ruano was the last to speak with the captain before she set sail. He squats in the hot northeast of that pitiful market. I would have joined her, but my stomach... something did not agree. Now it is weeks since they should have returned. I'm only the galley cook, not a search party.
I'd say he's one clove short of a bulb.
A cozy for my staring. It is unusual to see one of the locals so outfitted.
He glances up and down at Maya, mostly up.
More unusual than a dwarf with no sense of direction?
I imagine the company will pay a bounty for word of the expedition?
You would search for them? Agrasima. Payment is assumed with the company. They are quick to buy what they do not have.
I need supplies.
The captain left all but the essentials with me. I have sustained myself trading with the villagers.
Hey, Cohh, I loved you in Cyberpunk, and the voice acting is great. Thank you, Callum. Appreciate that, buddy. Glad you enjoyed it.
Cozy, but I'm almost out of ale.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's got all sorts of things. Let's buy all these, because it's always good to have this stuff on us. Asina's Tricorn? Minus 10 reload time. Yoink. Damn, dude. That could be good for... Okay.
I must watch the supplies at the trading post. You will come to check on me, yes?
Yes. Yes. Let's give this to Maya, dude. Hell yeah. What is Maya even wearing now? Food cannot be consumed while resting. Oh, yeah, she has a perception religion. Yeah, let's give her this. Minus 10% reload. Oh, it even looks good on her. Nice. Nice. We gotta rest. Can we
This
rest
a good
here?
use.
Must be an inn here. Amira's blessing on you.
Oh, filthy lizards. Even here, I always smell them.
The woman stands outside the half-finished building, arms crossed as if in protest of any shelter it might offer.
An outsider in Tiquara? Who are you, stranger?
I'm Cohh, captain of... You know what? I need to rename that My Junk, don't I? Yeah. Yeah.
A captain. If you had sailed downwind of the island, you would have moved on, I say. I tell Ranga Ruano that the stench of Tiquara will drive away friend and outsider alike. Do you smell it?
Foul Lagafaith. Their odor suggests they're young, still hatchlings and in distress.
The words of a skilled hunter.
Maya's like, oh, damn, okay.
There is no food on this barren island that those monsters do not steal.
Yeah, but how could you say no to those little faces?
Always they circle our village looking for weaknesses. I push the cage with the young ones farther toward the beach, but I smell them even here.
It's no wonder they come here with the beach, when the beach smells like a Lagafaith hatchery.
Better to keep them under our thumb than sharpening blow darts, I say. A week ago, I tracked the fish to Hoina Ravine, so I challenged the Mataru to a hunting competition. My mother's belt for the brood mother's head. It is not every day that newcomers land on our beaches. What say you show me how outsiders deal with Lagufath?
Little competition sounds like fun.
Understand they are animals. You must rely on blades, I say, not words.
So I have to kill them.
Hunting tales of our ancestors say the brood will scatter when their fish Ranga is killed. No need to chase the children if you cut the head from the mother.
Jeez, man. Need a place to rest.
You will never meet a more welcoming tribe. See? The villagers brawl for the honor of your visit.
What? Okay. Whoa. Attacks interrupt with empowered attacks. 2 resolve, -. Oh, hell yeah, let's do this one. Cool, man. That's expensive. Damn. Girl, you expensive. Hey, Cohh, I enjoy your content. I learned a lot about fun games I would otherwise never have played. If I may give a tip in return, I think you'd really enjoy the Ace Attorney series. Happy 2021. Thank you, dude. I appreciate your $10 tip. Really do appreciate it. Thanks, buddy. Double tip. I like it. Okay.
For what do you linger here?
What are you doing with the
The
shipwreck?
village is much too quiet. The Ranga wanted a trading post. He said it will bring more Valians like the sweaty dwarf. Then they will bring food and supplies and their sweaty money.
It's like an esports player. What's wrong with that?
Always I stand here. This is no job for the Mataru. We hunt, fight, and lead.
You look like you're supervising.
Someone must.
Oh, okay. So why aren't you hunting or fighting?
What is there to hunt on this heap of rock and moss?
Hey, who
No
can...
game. Only Lagofath skulking in Hoina Ravine. Even the antelope know there is no fit home. The grasses are thin and the trees are like a child's bones. Small and soft.
Ew.
Even to build this, we must hike up the mountain for wood. Am I a Kuaru? Go see the sweaty one.
The sweaty one. Go see the sweaty one.
I could never eat a dwarf. For what?
Play along! I choose the belly, rich and fatty.
We are Raparu, you fools. We would only get the gristle between his toes.
Okay. Well, what a charming conversation. Take a look at this town. We've got the Quaru hut, communal storage hut, chieftain's hut, shrine, and cage.
Step back, all of you.
Broad-shouldered Amo at the center of the huddle takes a cautious step back. His gaze never breaks from the tribesmen who have him surrounded, and his hands never stray far from his weapons.
You've all got the wrong idea. I'm waiting for a shipment of sailcloth from the homeland. Is that going to be a problem?
His expression turns stony as the implied threat crosses his lips.
Then what say you about this? Coded gibberish, or I'm an Orlin.
Someone from the crowd tosses a sheaf of papers to the ground by Hamura's feet. The assembled tribesmen mutter their assent.
Damn it. He's about 2 seconds away from starting a brawl. I've got to step in.
I'll follow your lead. She clears her throat loud enough to turn heads in the direction of your party.
1 against a mob isn't exactly even. Ever heard of a fair fight?
Maya cracks her knuckles and rolls her shoulders.
Ha! Company warships blow our canoes to splinters, and you call us unfair? You foreign imps are all the same.
Uh-oh. What seems to be the problem here?
As surely as sharks circle spilled blood, this one has been casting an unwelcome shadow on our village. We found coded documents in his quarters, and he defended himself with lies. Outsider spy.
What makes you think it's anything nefarious?
Because Rauatai hungers after these isles, like a tiger lurking in the tall grass and whetting its chops.
If you townies are dumb enough to go blundering into an alpha predator, you deserve what's coming to you.
This is the lead I'm supposed to follow?
Who are you to speak in his defense? And who is your traitor friend who postures like she is not one of us?
I've done good by your people, if you would but remember my face. Whispers spread among the group as the fighters struggle to recall from where they recognize your features. You hear the muted ripple of agreement smother their suspicion.
Harama, we will have eyes on you. Cause no trouble.
Well, that worked. Cool.
I owe you thanks for that, stranger. Now here is a welcome sight.
He turns to face Maya, and a smile brightens his features.
Is that little Deshiza? Hop over here, you old terror.
Rama opens his arms, and Maya's bird darts enthusiastically closer, pecking at Harama's shins.
Ishi town. You don't know where he's been.
Maya arches her brows, smiling in spite of herself. Don't I get an introduction?
Captain, this is Harama. We were shipmates on the Flying Buttress.
Flying what now?
That's a word for it. You could also say we were...
Loyal servants of the homeland. That's enough out of you.
Oh my.
Afraid this isn't a social visit. This comes from up high.
Oh my. His demeanor hardens the moment he unseals the missive. Worming his tongue over his teeth, Harama lifts up the parchment to view it against the light source.
Atsura's up to his tricks again, I see. Thank you, Maya. I've been waiting for this.
That sounds malicious.
Maya, why is he asking?
Harama squints at you, hesitating to say more.
Captain, later. I promise we can discuss it later.
Okay.
I guess we're done here. It's been, well, sort of like old times. In a good way.
Especially seeing you coming and going again. When the dust settles, maybe we could...
Bang some more?
I'd like that. Ishii misses you something awful.
Oh.
Say no more. Good luck in your travels and other adventures.
Did we just get friend-zoned?
Ishiza, you keep your feathers clean.
Oh, no. Oh. I think we might have
Village staffs, and you hide Koiki fruit?
I hide nothing, you bloated pufferfish. Traitor! Gatti's jaws will close around you!
Yo.
Confess, Tamao, or will you let good food rot?
Does mine look like a full belly, idiot? Question the rest of the Raparu. We all hunger.
Disgrace. Any other Raparu has worked 10 times in a day what you have in your life.
Wow.
And they do not complain.
Jeez, man.
Watcher, we can't just let this injustice stand. Do something, or
Don't worry,
I
I
might.
intend to.
You do? I mean, of course you do.
Of course you do.
I say, this outsider speaks her mind like a Mataru. Another outsider. You visit Tikawara in hungry times. For what do you make of this hagfish, huh? Will Tamao confess if I tighten the ropes?
I take it he's done something wrong?
Pakeho caught this wretch stealing the last of the Koiki fruit. The tribe was to feast on it for a harvest ceremony.
Oh, Maya wants to chat? We will talk with her, thank you.
I stole no Koiki, but I wish I had. I would have hid it somewhere most unpleasant.
Up your butt!
You hear this? A second chance we give, and Tamao throws it in our faces.
What say you, Tamao?
I say I deserve what others have in plenty. Shade, a full belly, a moment to kneel on cool sands. We stopped being a tribe when Ruanu dragged us into the path of the outsiders. Now we can only save ourselves.
You shame us, Tamao. To return in your next life as a coconut crab would be too kind.
Coconut crabs are kind of awesome. Has he done this before?
Lied and stolen? Akira, when we have food, he takes more than he deserves. He steals baskets and pots, and even pilfered a spearhead from a warrior on the hunt.
Damn.
I say there is no person in Tikawara who he has not wronged in some way. Maybe no person in the Deadfire.
What's this Koiki ceremony?
We would have eaten the last of the Koiki as a tribe. This way, we give our thanks to Cohh, the eel of life.
The eel of life.
Now this cannot happen. Our harvest fails because this one puts his empty stomach higher than the gods.
Did anyone think saving the seeds might be a good idea?
This is not done. To consume the fruit, seeds, and all. This is how we pray to Cohh for bounty.
Okay. Would it make things better if I had some spare Koiki fruit on hand?
I say, missing food is not the problem. Tamao betrays the tribe, dishonors the Raparu, denies all of us Cohh's mercy.
Yeah, what siding are we doing? We're doing Rawatai this run. We did VTC mostly last time, so we're doing the RDC this time.
And he will surely wash back into our nets as a mudfish in the next life if he does not tell us where the Koiki fruit is.
I love this voice acting so much.
I might have an old primer on Raotai and naval punishments lying around. You could give those a try.
I swear to God, if you don't tell me where that damn fruit is.
You speak like an outlander, but your face is of the tribes.
Forget I said anything.
So you have your guilty man. What's to be done?
Pakeho's word is enough to give Tamao over to the waves.
Okay.
Perfectly civilized. Go on.
This is our way.
Better to drown as an innocent man than starve with you fools.
Tamao spits, but without the forward momentum, it just dribbles on his chin. Good try, dude. Good try.
Justice does not fill our stomachs or our hearts. It brings the gods no closer to ending this famine.
I owe the gods a favor. Your Koiki is as good as found.
Akira, you would do this? I say, our Raga will dedicate the Feast of the Last Koiki to your name. Until the Koiki is found, I will delight in prodding this stubborn eel for answers. You are free to question him in your custom, I say, and Peheko, he tarries often by the beach.
Cool. What do you do here?
I am a warrior, like most Mataru. Can you not tell?
I mean, sure.
We have little reason to fight on Tikawara, except when the fishermen drink too much of the dwarf man's liquor. But these are only small fights, not like it was on the island we left before, when the pirates, the slave...
His expression goes slack. For several seconds, his widening eyes stare blankly into some remembering horror. After a moment, he snaps back.
But what did I say? Tikawara does not give in abundance, but there are worse things, Akira.
Okay, let's talk to you.
Don't know how long a man could last out here like that.
You look at me for what? To watch me shrivel up in the sun?
Still the last of the tribe's Koiki?
If only my brain and belly had coordinated. I say I would have tried sooner.
AG Mania.
Cohh hates me because I insult his puny catches of fish. All he does is weigh down his boat. For this, he accuses me.
What's your side of the story?
Cohh says I was skulking by the drying hut north of the Ranga's home. Akira, this is so. I would have taken the Kohiki, but it was already gone.
Can you think of anyone else who might have taken it?
It is said the Roparu share one empty stomach. Blame any of them, I say. The tribe drives me out like jerky because I am hated, not because I am a Koiki thief. Then maybe you ask someone with both feet on the ground.
Oh, he's hanging? Oh, damn.
I need to conserve my strength.
Ouch. I didn't realize his feet were off the ground. Ooh. Okay.
It is a bad omen to have a priestess so young.
Age is no assurance of wisdom. Remember Anna?
Still your tongue. Amira's winds will surely carry your words.
Quit your chirping. I have no fish for you.
Hey, Cohh.
Full tides.
Makuma says you caught Tamao stealing Koiki.
Akira, Tamao was creeping around the drying hut where we stored Koiki for the ceremony. North of our Ranga's home, I grabbed Tamao by the wrist and dragged him to Makumu. We found all of the Koiki were gone. The snake brought this on himself, I say. Now Makumu will deliver him to Tangaloa's maw, where he belongs.
Sounds like the type of story a Koiki thief would tell.
Tamao is the thief. Akira, day and night I catch fish for the tribe.
Tamao didn't have any Koiki, did he? He opens his mouth to retort, but closes it and hangs his head.
It is said the gods piss on the souls of liars before sending them back to Aora as krill. Tamao stole no Koiki. Cohh must have made Tamao from sand lice, because he gives nothing to the tribe, only takes.
Bro, did you steal the Koiki?
No! Akira, I did not do this. I provide for the tribe, not like that louse Tamao.
I mean, I can see why you'd want him out of the way.
Akira, I say Tamao is guilty even if he has no Koiki juice on his hands.
Okay.
He hates the tribe. Pity and charity fill his belly and shell pouch, and he has not strained a muscle to serve anyone but himself. Knowing this does not bring the Koiki back to the drying hut, but it will help to heal the tribe.
Would Makumu accept a retraction without Koiki to prove it?
No. He wants the Koiki and the guilty. So do we all, I say. I cannot say if the true thief covered their tracks, since Makumu never looked for clues. But the drying hut? Akira, in his sandals, this is where I would look.
Why are these Lagaveth caged?
Himwehi and the other Mataru found them when they explored the island. Said maybe we trained them to build. And if the soil and sea are misers here, then we eat them.
Oh, Captain Stinkfeathers here has choked down his share of Lagofath eggs.
Captain Stinkfeathers. Nice. Okay. Abandoned cat. Not anymore! Yoink! Hey, Miri. It's almost like Siri. Okay, nothing down here. Oh, let's talk with Maya. Gentle breeze. That's nice.
You probably have some questions about what we've been doing. We found Harama in quite a state, didn't we? It's no wonder you'd be curious about what's going on. Harama is a sociable type of guy. Getting to know people is as easy to him as breathing is to you or me. Atsura set him loose so he can get to know as many people as possible.
He's a spy.
That's one way you could put it. He's keeping an eye on Tikawara. Who comes and goes, what sorts of things they discuss. Atsura is committed to a more peaceful Deadfire. But he's just one man. He needs good people to shoulder the burden with him.
So he's just eyes and ears.
Only Atsura knows for sure. Harama might not even have all the facts.
Jason Freezer, thank you for gifting that sub, dude. Appreciate that, buddy. And Hukin as well. Thank you both, guys. Appreciate that. Oh, I just saw that earthquake. Hey everyone, hope you're good and healthy. I'm sitting at home with Corona during New Year's, but at least I can enjoy this awesome community. Well, thank you, Earthquake, and best of vibes to you, man. Hope you have a speedy and quick recovery there.
I certainly don't.
What's to stop? No. The mob said he had coded missives. Was that true?
Maybe. Probably. Let's just say we're not the first people to deliver Harama a missive that looked like one thing and read like another.
What have we been delivering, Maya?
Truthfully? I don't know. They looked like ordinary documents to me, but I'm sure that's how Atsura wanted it. Atsura has a new code for every hour of the day. He probably has cipher keys tattooed all over his body.
Maybe I'm kind of into cipher key tattoos. Ooh.
You have every reason to be suspicious. Just trust me that this is all for the best. I wouldn't lie about that.
Okay.
I've got some answers.
All right, cool. That felt pretty good. Oh, time to drink some water. Hydrate, guys. Hydrate. Simon says, if Cohh, have you played Hades? Yeah, man. Love me some Hades. Fantastic game. Okay, I think we're coming quickly to a close here in this area. Let's talk to Tiana. Over here first. Anything over here? Nope. What's Tiana? Season 1, a woman rests her elbow on the drum like it's the only thing keeping her upright. I'm Cohh, captain of Cohh's junk. One of her eyebrow arches up with an unspoken question. She touches her brow with two fingers and gives the drum a pair of playful taps. May have been an introduction. You know anything about the tribe's missing Cohh? Frowning, she sweeps her hand out to gesture an entire village at once. She shrugs. Then her hand wanders towards her belly and she sighs through her nose. Oh, she's hungry too. What do you do here? She shields her eyes and scans the horizon, then she points off at the distance, kicks her legs up with a youthful glee, and pretends to pound on the drum with wild, enthusiastic beats. She's a scout. A deep, wrinkled scar traces a winding path down her neck. She tilts her head to the side and beckons you to look closer. The angle and shape look like the mark of a boar's tusk. She raises one finger and points down to a dried hoof knotted to her belt. Then she makes a gesture of pulling back and releasing a bowstring several times in rapid succession. Grinning, she snaps her fingers and leans once more against the drum with a satisfied sigh. A boar cut her ability to speak. Is that the scar right there? That's pretty cool.
I admit it. I like this one.
Tap on the surface of the drum. Play a short, hesitant beat. She bites the inside of her cheek and considers before drumming a quick response with her knuckles. Then she beats a harder, faster rhythm and steps back, grinning at you. Play something together. She plays the hand on her hips, skeptical as you start building up a rhythm. Eventually, she bobs her head and smiles a little wider. She eases in closer, your shoulders touching, and beats on the drum fast enough to build tempo without outpacing you. Her rhythm response changes the tune, introducing complexity while keeping the spirit of the original alive. She closes her eyes and sways in place. The flow of her movements make the beat look effortless, but her arms are a constant blur. In the village below, heads begin to bob, furrowed brows momentarily relax. Finally, she breaks the rhythm and steps back, shaking out her arms and sucking in deep breaths. She tips her head to you, gratitude and recognition mingling with her exhaustion.
Aye, I'm right primed for another.
Well, that was fun. Love that little flavor stuff, man.
Consider
Stuff
it
can
done.
be so cool in games. Ooh, what is this? A random fine sword laying around. Nice. Moon Rabbit, Happy New Year, my dude. Happy New Year. Alright, we're gonna save the Chieftain's Hut for last. Oh god! No, thank you. Here's the shrine. Okay, let's check out the shrine. Moragar, thanks for continuing that gift sub, dude. Can you play this with friends like Divinity? No, this game is single player.
Amir's winds blow bitter today, outsider.
Hey, Neri. The woman is young, but her serious manner makes her look much older. Her nose and ears are pierced in several places, and her mouth is twisted in a scowl.
More outlanders. Are your masters so desperate that they send you to plunder a starving village?
I think we got off on the wrong foot. Cohh, captain of Cohh's junk.
For what do you say this? To impress me?
Oh, I missed the
You
cat?
are no different from the last ones who came through.
Okay.
Outlanders conquer us with ink and paper packs as well as blades. But they conquer us all the same.
I'm not here to conquer anyone.
Akira. That is what the last bunch said.
Fair.
Ruanu. He collaborates with the bottom feeders who went to POTD for Adra riches. I warned the Valians about POTD, but why listen to the ignorant Huana girl? Now I remain. They are gone. Taken by the curse.
What curse?
Those who make for POTD are devoured by Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
Forgive me for saying, but I ain't afraid of your goddess. I got a divine purpose, and so blessed protection from my god.
How comforted these outsiders must feel when they lie to themselves as well. Dark clouds surround POTD, and in my dreams, they swallow us all.
Oh, you know, that line was so triggering to me because I feel like at the end it should have been like, that's why I don't have to wear a mask. If the Valens are gone, why are you in such a foul mood?
This brood of outsiders will not be the last. Others will follow. Like sharks, they are never appeased. That is for what we build this village, and for what he wasted half our stores of food feasting for them. You are known as a friend to the Huana.
Here we go.
If you did not win our favor to simply profit from us, then prove it now.
Are they going to make DLC for Hades? I have no idea. I've wondered the same thing. I don't know. I hope they make a Hades 2 or something.
If you go to POTD, I say the best thing is to destroy it for the tribe.
The first thing I said when I got to the end of Hades is that I hope they flip the script and that for some reason our buddy needs to go to Olympus and then we fight through Olympus with the help of the gods of the underworld with boons, and the bosses are like Olympian people. I think that'd be super cool. Like we fight our way out of the underworld, and for some reason they'd have to come up with some cool story mechanism, but then we have to fight into like Olympus for some reason. Yeah. Kind of like Kratos mythology. Kind of, yeah, kind of gotta worry. Yeah. Kind of gotta worry.
So much the better if it means one fewer island with a Valiant flag planted on the beach.
I will say though, if Supergiant games, if their previous roadmaps or anything similar, most likely Hades is a one-off. That's what Supergiant tends to do, like a game, a unique game, and then kind of move on to the next thing. So, you know, we've got Bastion, we've got Transistor, like they're all kind of one-offs. So I wouldn't be surprised if they kind of just move on. Which is unfortunate as somebody who absolutely loves Hades, but who knows what else they'll come up with. Maybe we'll really like their next project too. We'll see. Pyre.
Akira, your friend sees the shape of things. When the Adra is gone, the Valians will dig somewhere else. leaving us to point our canoes toward more welcoming shores.
How do you expect me to destroy Luminous Adra?
If I knew, then I would go myself. Anything that is built can surely be destroyed, Akira. And the storms are proof of powerful magic at work. Dispel this magic, banish it, whatever needs doing.
Knock over an Adra pillar. I do enjoy a challenge.
I hope so. And we did not speak of this, Akira.
You don't seem to think much of the leadership here.
He is our Ranga. My own great-aunt looked into his soul and declared him such.
That's true, Clash. I agree. Yeah, nobody. That's a good point. That's a good point. We'll have to see. It's going to be interesting to see what they do. It's going to be interesting. Like, Hades is, from what I've seen, Hades is definitely Supergiant's, like, magnum opus at this point. Like, everything that's made the other games cool, they brought into Hades, and then it got a huge amount of attention. So, I mean, we'll have to see, man. We'll have to see.
I must respect him, even as he builds a village for our enemies.
Have you tried reasoning with him?
Akira, I have, and so did Anna.
This is the second time somebody has, like, started to say this name and stopped.
That name is cast off. Forget I said it.
What's the problem?
It is not spoken of. I apologize.
Okay. Are you the priestess of this tribe?
We worship the same gods as the foreigners, but sometimes with different names. This is Nagati, the trickster of the seas.
Kiwi Paladin, I can't, but I appreciate the suggestion.
You worship Gon same as I do, at least in Nekataka.
Hey, Zap.
But I'll admit I've never called Andra Ngati.
Foreigners know her as Andra. To us, there is no difference.
Okay.